We've got the unit plugged in. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about what we've got here. We've got a UPS system. You've got the Portabilis workstation, touchscreen monitor right here. Okay, it's not actually turned on yet. We're going to go ahead and turn it on. You hold your finger in. You hear the beep, and the unit comes up. Once you've got this turned on, what you're getting is 120 volts of clean electricity, because it is a uninterruptible battery power supply. The reason that's installed in here is it's to prevent your worst nightmare. You're in the middle of a production, somebody kicks out a plug, you didn't lose power. You've still got your program going on. So that's what's cool about this. We're going to go ahead and power up the system. You open it up, got a 1-button rocker switch right there. Turn it on, green light comes on. The system itself is running on Windows XP operating system, which is pretty much tried and true, so you're not really getting into something that's kind of some wanky program, so we don't want that. This is our touch screen. We want to pull that all the way out, lift it up, and this is pretty much how it starts up. Once it boots up, you've got your choices of Windows XP, any user. Any user is where we're going to click, so it's touch screen. You can just touch there. Very cool. What we're going to do is going to reach over here. We're going to press our Portabilis booting up button here. You double click it, and up comes your switching system. It's loading your inscriber, which is your titling software, and it's also loading your switcher. Okay, one of the things that we would have already done is we would have already hooked up our inputs on the back. You've got your 8 live inputs, which, you know, you've got your cameras or whatever else you're going to be running into it. If you're wanting to play back some of your video clips, that obviously would have been in your clip store area. One of the other cool things, you got a little flash drive that you've stored some of your clip stores on. So you can upload those via the front USB input or the 4 USB inputs that you've got on the back. Or if you don't want to use a flash drive, you could send it in through the gigabit Ethernet plug. One of the things that's cool about this is, in addition to the touch screen, you've got a full QWERTY keyboard here, as well as a little rolling mouse. I like to use the rolling mouse to go to the file sections and things like that. Sometimes they're a little bit more forgiving than using the touch screen on everything. So what we're going to do now is load the show. In order to start up one of these programs, you have to load a show. So you go to File. Now this is a single ME system, so I'm going to load a single ME 2-channel clips show. Say open, and there it is. Doesn't take forever to turn this thing on. Not only did we load our show, it's already got built-in clips, built-in graphics that we could have, created all these lower thirds, back at the studio or at our house for that matter. I always like to try and build all my graphics before I get there. Then if I need to make some minor corrections, I make my minor corrections at the show rather than building it all there that day of. If I have to build it the day of, it's really no big deal. You got a nice CG in here with the inscriber system. Okay, here's our basic setup. You've got your standard preview and program. It is a touch screen. If you're in the middle of your show, you want to say, hey, I want to send my preview to program. You just touch it, bang, goes to program. You're live on the air right now. Touch it again, we're back off. All right. As far as sources go, you've got all your live. This little section right here, you've got your camera input, your clips input, your graphic input, total of 18 inputs. Obviously you can't see all 18 here, so what you do is you hit, right now you're in home, click sources, you've got another additional clips, and you've got some more sources here, so you can roll through all your sources like that so you can see them all. You're wanting to bring up a certain source, now you've got bars up there. It's simple as as touching whatever source you want to go up there. If you want the lower third up here, you press up that, you've got your bars up. Lower third, you got lower third up.